Afrobeats that makes you leave your seat, that makes you bend the knees, that makes you shout, hey, that makes you clap your hands. We are not
The one
receiving
that
it
claps my
right
hand. I
now.
never understand that. Someone saying, "I want you to buy me a good wig. Want you to buy me this type of wig."
It's beauty.
I'm just like,
Beauty is
bruh,
important.
buy me
they're selling.
land.
Hi guys, it's Clinton Ogaoflondon here, and I'm here with
Whitney.
And this is Puffpuffandteapodcast. Yes, guys, another Monday means what? We are back again to give you the conversation that you need. So grab that puff puff, grab that tea, get comfortable, and let's get into some things. So, how are you feeling today?
When I say OP, 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 you say
That's not funny.
OP, OP, OP.
It's actually not funny. There's nothing to joke about here, guys. I'm not gonna lie. So, those of us living in the UK, we know what time it is. Love Island
It's
UK
OP
is
time.
back on. It's not funny. Love Island UK is back on, and yeah, we're watching. I believe Whitney for the first time watched
this. I know it's the first time.
Us, like over the weekend.
Bruh, I have so much.
What your
I'm not
first
really
thoughts?
into it,
Mm-hmm.
to be honest. I'm just like, to be honest, I find Towie more interesting than that episode that I watched. Maybe they're better episodes, but I'm just going based on that one episode that I've watched in my lifetime. Like the only time I've watched an episode was to see if Amber Turner would win. That was the last time. That was my one and only. So this is actually my second time. But
Amber Turner
on
Love Island.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Amber Turner.
What's her name then?
Which Amber are you talking about? There've been two notable ones.
The curly hair chick.
Amber Gill.
Sorry, Amber Gill.
Like yeah.
Amber Gill. I remember she was the first.
I think Amber Turner is on Towie. There's a Turner on
Towie. I don't even like that one.
So yeah, I think you're confused.
Amber Gill's, apologies.
Yeah.
She's actually my favourite.
She was a lot of people's faves.
Yeah. Because she was like the first, in my opinion. So
yeah,
I was just like,
it was a big thing.
Yeah.
This house had my screams that day.
Yes.
That was a big deal.
I remember we woke dad from sleep.
I'm telling you. Maybe mom was like, what's going on here? I'm just like, guys.
I know, but when you told her, she was excited as well.
Well, yeah, she got it.
That's how she was like, saw a billboard, like, that's Amber Gill.
No, like we got it. Cause yeah, like I actually forgot. But yeah, that was literally our first time where one of us, somebody that looks close to us,
yeah, and she had such a tough time from what people told me on the show. It's the fact that she got a happy ending, which was the money.
Yeah.
We don't really care about that, but the money and she won.
She was the one that won.
Yeah.
She was one. It was just a thing of like anybody that got attached
to her won as well.
Gonna win.
Yes.
But yeah, she was the one that won the show. So yeah. Yeah, congrats to her.
Yeah, congrats to her, man. Still to today.
Congrats to her. She did her thing. But yeah, what's your thoughts on this season?
This season, right? I think from watching the season, I know the episode. I know who they're portraying to be the star.
And who do you think that is?
I think it's Ellie.
Okay.
I hope I got it correct.
Yeah. The blonde girl.
There's a lot of blonde chicks.
Yeah, one of the blonde girls. Like, where's she from? I cannot recall. Like, I don't.
But she,
say the wrong thing,
I won't say that.
She has an accent.
Yeah, she has an accent. She and Charlotte from Geordie Shore would be great friends. That's how I see it. But yeah, I'm seeing her like, the star, because so far she's the one who brings the most.
I get
from what I've seen in that episode, and also the way they were giving her so much camera time during that thing. It's making me think that her and that other chick.
Which chick?
That also sounds like she's in Towie. The one that was fighting over the guy. Not really fighting over the guy, but the guy was trying between Ellie and
Yasmin.
I think Yasmin as well. She's also someone that I just feel like they'll get a lot of them will get brand deals, but I feel like those people that get like the most, that they'll see on magazines more. And like, I just feel like they're the faces right now from what I'm seeing. And it could be because of this whole, what's it called? Oh, who will he pick type scenario? That's why they're getting this. Yeah. Even though the guy, I'm just like, bro, you guys can do better.
No.
Is this the guy?
Yeah.
Like every time I see him, if I'm just waiting for his teeth to fall out. That's what he's giving. Like I was just like, bro, you took him out of, what's it called? I know I'm going to keep referencing Towie, but that's what he's giving right now. I'm like, you really took him out of Towie and just said, come to the show.
Yeah.
You should have just got Dad Edgar.
Yeah, I hear you. And my worry with that is that, it's giving VAR, at least the only person giving them something to work with.
Yeah.
Because what she is giving them to work with, it's not even that.
Yeah.
There's not much depth to it. Like, as much as, she says, oh, yeah, I'm pissed. She goes off, has a conversation with this, but 5 seconds later, it's like, all laughs and giggles. It's, I just hated you 5 seconds ago. No, I love you. I'm just like, what? Like, how do we go from somebody stabbing you in the back, you coming in with all this energy, to us just, dropping it there and moving on? So I'm not really like, I just feel like we have definitely seen more depth before on a series of Love Island. This is not really a good reflection as to, you know, the depth that Love Island can go in terms of character, in terms of emotions. Right now, there's nothing original about this season. Maybe that's just the best way for me to put it. There's nothing original happening, nothing groundbreaking happening. It's just another season of Love Island. Like I said it on my live, I was very hesitant to watch this season of Love Island because the past few seasons I've not been watching, like the regular ones. It's only All Stars.
But I
was
hear
only one I really watched.
But I hear Georgia Smith's brother may be coming in.
Who's Georgia Smith? The singer.
Yes. Her brother may be coming in, and if so,
I hope he's going for Angelina.
That's what I'm thinking. Yes, I'm really hoping that you go for my what's called girl Angela. That's her nickname.
You better be going for her.
You better go for her, because bruh,
you go back home.
Like when he comes, just tell me, and I'll watch that episode. And I really hope he does actually go for her, because and also, OP, right? Mate.
Wait, no, we actually need to stop that because it's actually not funny. It's really not funny.
You don't find it funny. I find it funny.
No,
I don't find it funny. But what's it called? If the guy's fine with people calling him that name, then who am I to judge?
No. It's not about,
I don't judge.
It's not about judging yet. But this whole Opeth situation here is actually not a laughing matter, because I was waiting for us to let's finish reviewing everything.
To be honest, I think what's laughable is the people's like outrage.
Why should
the people are outraged and that's not how you say his name?
But it's not.
Even though the guy is telling you this is how you say my name. That's the part that's funny. So I'm just like, you're telling somebody how to pronounce their name. This is how they when they say this is how I pronounce my name.
It's not funny at all, because this is playing into these other people's demographics, opinions, and making them feel like wow.
There's not even other people.
No, please hold on. Because what really tipped me off, or rather took me aback. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, from the jump when I heard Ogas entering this, show, I was intrigued to see how he was gonna pronounce his name. Then for him the first time I heard his name being like mentioned was through somebody else's mouth. So I'm like, oh, is it that they pronounced it wrongly? Or yeah, I thought maybe that was the case. Then to come and now find out like, oh, this is the way he has introduced himself as OP. I'm like, okay, but your name is up there. And it was now confirmed in yesterday's episode when they said, oh, he's aware that he's a Yoruba boy. Like, they literally said he's a Yoruba boy. There's a new girl that's coming. She's also a Yoruba girl. So, for sure, your name is Okme. It is not OP. So, and it's not because, oh, yeah, if he wants to pronounce his name like that, that's on him. But we should not be encouraging this, watering down of our pronunciation of names, and that is what people. It's not an oh my gosh matter.
No, because it's oh my gosh matter, right? Because the guy is telling you how to pronounce the name.
It's not about the guy telling us how to pronounce. If I give my child the name here, Chibuzo, and it's telling me, oh no, daddy, and my name is they call it Chibuzo. No,
but he's not saying they call it. He's saying how he says his name.
No, if I call my child Chibuzo and he's telling me that. And all of a sudden he starts going by Chibuzo, and I like keep saying. That is how small. That's how this thing our culture keeps getting watered down. So I feel like that is where us as a community, Nigerian people, are coming from. Like, we're not gonna stand by and see our culture get watered down because this person's pronouncing it the way he wants to pronounce it, and a lot of people are like. They're using it as an opportunity to also relay their frustrations in what seems like a society where it feels like, they've had to, or other people have watered down their cultural names for their own convenience. And some people have now, subjected themselves to that mindset of like, okay, I have to do it. I don't even need to wait for them to do it. I need to water it down so that I can be more palatable to these other people. And I believe that's where these people's frustration is coming from. And people are very valid in having this frustration. And the thing that's even taking me off even further, this whole uppy thing, is one thing here if we're talking amongst ourselves here. For people here that are not Nigerian, people that are not black, to be inserting themselves into this conversation, it is absolutely wild to me. You lot do not know what you're talking about. Because, because that's what really, when that happened, I was like, no, this is getting out of hand now. You're not in any position, if you're not black, you're not, even non-Nigerians, you don't know that, you will not know as much as those of us that are Nigerian, you get me? So you people's own knowledge is also a bit limited. But that withstanding, the last people that should be talking about these people are non-black people. It is just as simple as, because you do not know what you're talking about. So they should not be telling us, oh yeah, that that's how he pronounces his name, that should slide. And that is the problem with all these jokes. OP. It's because it fits into these people's narrative. To be honest, that they can dictate to us.
You guys have made it a joke. You guys have made it into a joke.
It's not
and that's why I find it. No, you guys have made it into a joke because this guy has said my name is OP.
It's not OP, it's Okme, but you can continue.
The guy said, my name is OP. You guys there say, no, it's Ope.
It's Okme.
But if the guy is saying, no, this is my name, and I pronounce it, you guys have made it a bigger deal than it is. If you guys had just allowed him to say, what's it called? If you guys made it a topic, that's the thing.
Yeah, because it should be
what's it called? You are putting your own frustration into somebody who's saying, hey, this is how I say my name. So like this is giving a you issue. Not really. This is nothing to do with the guy. The guy's just upset.
There's an issue if he thinks that's how he pronounces his name.
But what's it called? How is that? What's it called? How is that? What's it called? For you guys to take on, like, how is that your business?
Because
if someone said, if I say what's it called? My name is Whitney, but what's it called? It's pronounced, I don't know, Whitney or something like that. Like, how does that affect you? Say no, it's Whitney. Like, what does that do to you? Like, it's giving, what's it called? Like, you guys want to be part of the conversation. It's giving you, what's it called? You have trauma and you're bringing your trauma into this situation. Like, what's it called? This whole, even this whole, oh, they're watering down our culture and all that stuff. I'm like, bruh, what's it called? It's not like the guy said my name is Ope and everybody's be calling me OP. The guy said my name is OP. Like, you guys are the ones that are making it a bigger thing than it is. You guys are now bringing it to the whole, they're watering down our culture. What's it called? Our culture. If anything, the guy's watching on the culture. The other people are saying OP are respecting the guy's what's it called name, because that's how he said. That's how he said his name is. Like,
in all of this, I've never said the islanders are wrong. Like you said, if that's how he introduced himself as, they can only run with that. I've always said it from the jump. How is he going to pronounce his name? And my shock was to hear that is the way he's pronouncing it. Okay.
So why can't the conversation end there?
My thing is at him. He needs to know his name is pronounced Okme, and for whatever reason he's pronouncing his name. He needs to know. Yes, he does, because that is the way to pronounce his name.
He needs to know. Yes, like, bro, how does it affect you if he doesn't say Ope?
His name is a cultural name. Like, his name, because and another part of our frustration is that, sadly, when we're in rooms here, when there's maybe one person representing us, there's a lot of pressure that comes with it. So, sadly, that is the position that he's in. And for that one person that is representing us to, somewhat not be, I don't know the reason behind this is OP thing at the end of the day, so I cannot even talk too tough to that. But for the one person to be representing us and them to have a name that is evidently cultural and not be pronounced culturally correct, it is disappointing. It's just as simple as that. So I think all these factors are what is playing into this, discussion that people are having. But yet again, I would say my thing is with Ope. Ope needs to pronounce his name correctly. He doesn't need to do anything. He does, because his name is a cultural name. It's what's it called? It's his name. The way he wants to pronounce it, he can pronounce it. And the whole, what's it called? The pressure on us. It's different. Yeah, to say this is like some. I cannot speak for other cultures, but when it comes to Nigerian culture, it's like a language. His name is not from nowhere. His name is a part of the Yoruba language. There is a way to pronounce Yoruba words, and that is the way to pronounce his name, Okme. So it's not something to debate about. His name is Okme. It's as simple as that, the way I see it. So I get you saying that, yeah, that's the way he pronounces it, no problem. But that's the way he pronounces his name is wrong. Look, simple at the end of the day, that's how he pronounces his name. He doesn't have to do anything. He doesn't have to say, my name is Ope. If the guy says my name is OP, okay, his name is OP. But if you don't like it, then there's the door. But it's not. His name is not. There's the door. And this whole, he's representing us. What's called? There's pressure on him. I'm like, at the end of the day, you guys are putting on the pressure. It's up to him and whether he's going to take that pressure or not. You guys can be like, you're representing us. He could be there saying, bro, that's a you issue, not me. I'm going to go in how I'm going to be me. I'm not going to be looking at all these other things like, I need to represent this, and this. Like, so we can go there and be like, you're representing us. But that person could be saying, bruh, what's it called? I'm representing me, no one else. You guys are choosing to make me your representation. It's the same thing with celebrities that saying, I'm not a role model. You guys just try to put me in that position. I hear you, but it doesn't change my point of view of things. His name is being pronounced wrongly by him. It's as simple as that. His name is being pronounced wrongly. Let OP be in peace. Let him be in peace. He's already dealing with enough wahala. Wahala he puts himself into. I have no pity for him. So yeah, he's very much pronouncing his name wrongly. And yet again, I'll still go back to this thing. People that are not people that are not black should not be talking on black issues that they cannot. You will never be able to relate to. Like, stop. Man. How is a black issue? He's black. Nigerian issue. Like they have.
About to say the way it's a black issue. No.
Okay, Nigerian issue, but yeah, Nigerian issue. But if it applies for black issues, you lot cannot tell somebody here that a black person when they've experienced racism that it's not racism. You lot are in no position to say that. And it's a similar scenario here. You lot are telling us Nigerians that that we should tell him that we should allow him to pronounce his name the way he's pronouncing it. It's one thing for Whitney to say. It's another thing for you lot to say because you do not. Will never completely understand it. So stay out of it.
I think what's good. Some sensitive Nancies out there, but again, let OP have his peace. You guys.
Why are you calling it a sensitive nanny, though?
Huh?
Why are you calling it a sensitive nanny?
I feel like there's some sensitive nannies Nancies out there. Sorry.
Like who?
Like people who've made this to a whole topic. Like,
wait, are you calling Nigerians sensitive nannies?
The people who've made not Nigerians, because not all Nigerians actually care about this topic.
So you're saying the Nigerians that have called you?
No, I'm talking about just the people who've made this thing a topic.
But it's a topic.
Like it actually did not need to be a topic. But maybe Love Island is that boring that you guys are trying to pick anything.
Boring, but regardless of it, yeah, from the jump, once I saw Ope is entering the show, I was waiting to hear how his name was going to be pronounced. Like I think the similar kind of expectation was when they entered the villa. How is she going to pronounce her name? Like these are things we pay attention, especially when we see our own person. So
you mean you pay attention to?
No, I think Nigerians.
I don't pay attention to. I'm a Nigerian.
But us Nigerians, there are those of us that pay attention to these kind of details. So I feel like this conversation was always going to be had to see whether he pronounced his name correctly or not, and he has not. So
look, who am I to tell someone how to pronounce their own name?
His name is.
That's the way I am. Like, in my opinion, I just don't think it's that big of a deal.
It is.
This is how he pronounces his name. This is how he introduces himself. Who am I to say don't introduce yourself like that?
It is. No, and that's the thing, yeah. I will not tell him, yeah. Say for example, I will not tell him, you need to pronounce your name like this. But I'd rather open up a conversation as to how far, you're a Yoruba boy, your name is probably a Yoruba name. It's, based on my knowledge, it will be pronounced as Okme. Why are you, pronouncing like this? Open up a conversation, but I did, like you said, you cannot dictate to anybody how to live their life. If somebody is insistent on living their life one way, I cannot kill myself on top of it. But there's a conversation to be had, and that is what.
I feel like you guys are making this
it's a bit
your issue.
It's not
because it's not even.
It is our issue. It
would be one thing, right? If the guy came and said, came on whatever that green screen is and said that I really dislike how these people are calling my name incorrect. It'll be one thing. That would be one thing. But this one, the guy's not even saying any issue. Like he's in this villa. You people out here or like what's it called? Creating this like whole. Like it didn't even need to debate. White people did not even need to join in, or people outside of Nigeria did not even need to join in if this thing was not made into a topic.
But it is worth being a topic, and if that's what you're still getting from what I'm saying, you're not hearing me because I've never had an issue with these other islanders. The way they pronounce their name, it is him.
You have an issue with him because he's not pronouncing it the way that you want it to pronounce it.
It's not the way I want it. It's not. You think he's not doing it for me. That's his name. His name is pronounced. It's not a me thing. That is your culture.
But if he's saying, again, if the person is saying this is how I pronounce my name,
it is wrong.
Why can't the topic
it's like a question of being asked, what is the color of water? Clear, blue, or pink? It does not matter what you want it to be. The color is meant to be clear. It's not a debate.
If someone says, what's it called?
Wrong. It's not if somebody says thing, it is wrong.
If the person says the water is pink, I don't care what the person thinks.
The debating this is rather disappointing. It is a cultural name. It's as simple as that. It's a language.
I don't care if it's disappointing to you.
There's a certain way. And I don't care whether you feel you don't.
But I haven't even said that.
My point is, this is a language. It's just like anybody speaking a language. There are ways of speaking a language correctly, and the ways of speaking it wrongly, and he's speaking it wrongly. There's nothing to debate about here. It's wrong the way he's pronouncing it.
You guys made it a debate
because it's worth being a debate.
But you're saying there's nothing to debate about, but you guys made it a debate. So how does that make sense?
Okay, it's maybe should not be a debate, but the way he's pronouncing his name, it's wrong. That is my own. His name is not being pronounced correctly by him. That is it. There's nothing else to talk about here. So that's my own when it comes to it. His name is being pronounced wrong, and that is disappointing. That's my own.
The way I end it is, who gives a shit if the guy doesn't give?
There's cares to be given. Because this is how people, water down the culture at the end of the day, and that is a lot of people's frustration. We need to preserve our culture, and with
You
these
guys
kind
can
of
preserve
actions.
your culture. Don't inflict everyone else to preserve your culture.
Well, we have a responsibility to encourage one another to do so. So
Again,
yeah.
it goes back to the way you even saying the whole responsibility. That's,
Yeah.
if the person says, "Hey, I don't want to take the
That's how before
responsibility," what do you
generations to
do?
come. What part would you have played in preserving your culture in generations to come? If you stand by, you just see things getting watered down. When you can open up a conversation to possibly, preserve the culture. So
If the
no,
person's not willing to open the conversation, why are you opening the conversation? The
we are
person hasn't
opening the
even started.
conversation. If it comes out and people to speak to him about it, he doesn't want to speak about it. Yet again, I'm not dying on top of the hill, but I am telling you now, I want to talk about it, and it is wrong. It's simple as that. That is
You guys
it.
are talking about somebody you guys don't even know. Like, do you know how crazy that is?
Whitney.
Like, this ain't your brother, this ain't your cousin. Like, bro, this is.
I think you're completely missing the point here.
No, what's it called? I've heard your point. I just don't care enough about your point.
I feel you're looking at this like we're being dramatic, and that's not the case.
To be honest, like, what's it called? You care more about this thing than.
It's not. I'm not losing. The way you're making it out to be as if I'm losing sleep over this. I ain't losing sleep.
You said about losing sleep. You personally added those words.
No, but you're making it out to be as if, oh yeah,
because you care about it. You care about that. You guys have made it to a topic.
It's something because it's worth being spoken about.
And the fact you're saying it's worth shows that you care.
Yes, because it's worth being spoken about, and there's nothing wrong in us caring. Those of us are speaking about.
Because you just, I think you need to rewind. Because you just said that. Because I literally just said that, and you were trying to tag me for me saying that you care about it.
Okay, but my point is, those that care, there's nothing wrong in caring because there's a topic worth caring about. It is wrong the way it's pronouncing his name. Wrong. That is it. It's wrong.
Okay.
That is it. It's wrong. But
teach their own, man. Gosh.
This is wrong with me. I don't know about what this teach their own.
Teach their own, guys. Bro.
Evidently, we're not going to go anywhere with this conversation.
If I ever have a kid, I'll avoid Nigerian names.
That is a worry, but each their own.
Each their own, bro. Just like his name is Sam.
Thank God for your partner. So let's continue this conversation.
You're funny.
But yeah, Love Island in general, that one aside,
I gave it a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Even I'm not gonna lie, even the girls who come in, they weren't like spectacular.
They weren't.
From their walks to the conversations, but hey, maybe they'll add some spice, and I'll see it on the shade bar and be like, oh, they've got something.
Let's see. It's very early days.
But Georgia Smith's brother, if you're coming, bruh, can't wait.
Yeah, let's see. It's very early days for those that just walked in. But
bro, I hope they keep out my Angelica long enough for him to come.
Let's see. I don't know what's going to go on with the show, to be frank. I'm honestly watching it for content purposes only, to be frank, because I don't really. Yeah, that's the only reason why I'm watching the show. In terms of entertainment, I don't think it's the most entertaining thing we've seen. And even the whole casting is a whole, like, it's all repetitive at this point. And I feel like at first I was even like, are we tired about talking about this topic? That's why I'm even seeing conversations happening about the whole casting of it all and everything like that. But
from what I've seen about the casting, I've seen that Asians speak about the lack of representation for them, and I've really thought about it. And I'm just like, you know what? They actually have a point. There aren't much. There aren't much that like we see, like even after the whole Love Island is over, them getting what's it called, put I don't know, see them expand from the Love Island universe. They have a point, yeah.
Yeah, I probably not going to speak too confidently towards them, but yeah, definitely Love Island has to. It just has to keep improving.
The casting director, diversity. But what you need to do, right? Just watch Love Island USA. Just see what they're doing and be like, let's just for the next season, let's just try in regards to the casting, because the USA, they're doing something well, especially with the increase of representation I'm seeing on that show. So just say, you don't even need to take their storyline, just see how they're casting and say, let's try and do that here.
Maybe that's a shout. But things that I can even think back to seasons that they have, gotten close to getting it right. So all this, sometimes it just falls backwards. And I think maybe that's like that's how I'll keep saying this. If not for content, I probably will not be watching the show because the conversation is getting boring. Like, how many years are we going to keep talking about the same stuff? It's all just getting a bit boring. It's getting a bit like you lot are not even bothering. Then there's no way you lot can say you lot do not hear the conversations around the whole casting of the show. So at this point, it's given you lot are just not bothered with our opinions. And I feel like even us as a community, maybe I don't know. Because sometimes I was wondering, like, because I was at this basically concert recently, and majority of the audience was, you know, Oyibo people, and it's like if somebody here can sell out an arena with just Oyibo people, you know, why would they bother to go beyond that? Do you get what I'm
Because
saying?
then it ends up being like Big Brother.
Hmm?
Because it ends up being like Big Brother.
No, I hear you. I'm just saying maybe this is the reasoning behind, these
Yeah,
kind of
but we've
decisions.
seen through history that it
Mhm.
doesn't go down well.
It
Where
doesn't. It
you
doesn't. But
do
I'm just saying
that
it
and what's it
happens.
called? Eventually the show just waters down
Hmm.
and then it goes off air. And then I don't know, like 10, 20 years later, that's when you guys reboot it.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't go down well, yeah, when you think of it long term. But I'm just saying maybe that is the reason why these people think, yeah, they can just get away with it because they're like, oh yeah, these demographics are enough for us to hit our targets. I'm just
You guys
trying to
aren't
think
looking at
from
the long.
analyst.
Then if that's the case, they're not
Yeah.
looking at long term. They're just trying to get quick cash, quick
Mm.
money.
Yeah, but yeah, but maybe they're not because when you even look at the personalities they've been bringing on, what are they really doing long term?
I also think they rely on my Gemma's audience.
Maybe
They
so.
think that we have her. She's gonna bring the people on that aren't usually our audience to the show.
Maybe that. Maybe that. I don't know, but the conversation I'm just actually borderline getting draining. That's why, like, yeah, I
But
don't.
again, what can they actually do? Like this, the storyline's always gonna be like kind of the same. This is a show where they're on an island
Mhm.
looking for love. Like there's
Mhm.
no how much drama can there be that won't be repetitive if you think about it.
I hear that. Like, yeah, I don't know. But I think like
I
no
yeah.
personality should be the same at the end of the
Yeah, I was
day.
about to say I think
So
that's the
as
issue
much
then.
as yeah, because
Yeah.
sometimes you see this, especially like this season that I'm watching now, you see some of these characters. I've seen this before. It feels like you've watched the show. You've been a big fan of the show, and you know what you've come here to do. Whether it's like the show has molded them into the personality that they have, or they have just decided that yeah, this is what I'm going to come here and repeat. Some of the personalities, there's just nothing original there, and it's just yet again, it's giving laziness. Like it's hard for me to believe that this is the best that you lot could have come up with.
Mm.
Especially these past few seasons. Like it's hard to believe that this is the best that you lot could have come up with. And even this whole thing of like, when it comes to how they can do better, when it comes to a diversity point of view, it's like giving people a fair shot. It's one thing to put our people in there. It's another thing to give them a fair shot while they're in there. See the position that our good sis Angelisa is in here. Like as much as there was one girl that was flipping annoying me in the last episode because when we're filming this episode of the podcast, they just had
Or is it Robin?
no, not Robin. They just had the episode here when they were watching the guys go on the dates with the two bombshells and everything like that. So Okpe, of course, was like, you know, moving a bit mad. Was just overly excited and everything like that. And you got some girl here, her name Priya, is there egging Angie on. That's not all you need to bait him. Oh, rubbish. Just egging her on. And it's like, honestly, yeah, Angelina said yes, she should be pissed on all the ones. But my worry in all of it is that, and sadly, this is the way we have to think, is that okay, if she gets pissed off here, that's of the situation, where does she go from here?
Sam.
But already she doesn't. She's not. She shouldn't have to, settle because
No,
evidently she's
but
not into
has she
Sam.
actually spoken to all the guys or was like
She's the one that initiated that she's into Okpe, to be frank, and
probably yeah, so she
and
hasn't
she's
actually
stated
got a
that no, but she's
chance to
also
meet
stated
other
that
guys.
he's the only guy that she's open to getting to know.
Well, maybe this will force her to get to know other people because, bro, if you're on this show, then clearly the way you've been going previously hasn't been working. So maybe you need to do something outside of what you usually do.
Okay, that's one thing. It's one thing for her to be open. It's another thing. Are they open?
Hmm?
It's one thing for her to be open. It's another thing. Are they open?
That's what she's got to figure out.
But all this time, so the same way, because now as if they're limited to just getting to know the people they're in a couple with. So all this time, people could have moved to her.
Sam could be a
and opened up a
respectful
topic.
brother that's just like, nah, that she's with my guy OP. And then once she's out, when does their relationship end? Maybe you'll be like, I want to get to know you. I've been wanting to get to know you, but out of respect, I like, you know what these people are thinking in their heads. As you can tell, I'm rooting for Sam.
That's all lovely and all. But I'm just saying, like, a lot of the time, that is, the black people's experience inside that show as from me looking in as a viewer, they don't have much to work with. So, as much as this whole Angelista Opera thing is going on and she may be moving away, I worry where is she going to go next from here? Unless they bring in somebody that, is gunning for her. And that should not be the case because you've got these other people that, because naturally, they go for each other on the outside world. They have options inside there, but the likes of these minorities, they may not because you lot are not bringing in people that are open-minded like that. So all these things are things that they definitely need to improve on because it's a pointless exercise having us in there and setting us up to fail. That's, a, another issue that I have. So yeah, but like I've said, the whole conversation is just, I don't even know. I don't know. I'm just a bit over having the same conversation year in, year out. Maybe that was part of the reason why I even stopped watching
Go look at USA. That's all I can say.
Yeah, maybe that, because definitely there's a lot to improve. There is a lot to improve there. But that has been a lot on Love Island UK. You lot tell us your thoughts. What you guys thinking of Love Island UK? By the time this episode drops, another like a whole week would have passed from what we're talking about. So maybe things have even changed. You guys should let us know how you're feeling about the episode and Love Island UK there and there. And you lot, are you guys more into Love Island US, Love Island UK? I didn't even know that both shows like premiere like side by side. I thought it was like at separate times of the year. But this year apparently it's happening side by side. So you lot, what are we saying? Are we watching both? Are we watching one or the other? Let us know. But yeah, let's move into other things. I have been having thoughts when it comes to Afrobeats lately, and
Did you hear Mr. P's new song?
No,
it's fire.
That's really nice. Yeah, I've been having thoughts lately when it comes to Afrobeats, and I was like, yeah, I definitely want to bring this to the podcast and see what your thoughts are on it. Yeah, and I feel like recently, yeah, we have not been having straight up Afrobeats.
What is straight up Afrobeats?
Like Komole music. Like we have not, like even as we're moving into the summer, like what is our song of the summer? I feel like there's a lot of Afrofusion happening right now. I don't say it's bad, but I just feel like there's a lot of Afrofusion out there right now. So I feel like especially since Tems broke out as almost like this Afro R&B artist, that kind of thing. I feel like a lot of artists are using it as an opportunity to also explore that. And it's like that's lovely and all, but guys, where is the Komole music? Where is the music that will, make me jagged? I don't feel we have it out right now.
I've never navigated the Komole jagged music.
I've
never, so I don't go looking for it. That's the thing. So I wouldn't even like.
But I feel like normally I would like in your face. We don't.
I do my best to avoid it. I'm just not into those type of stuff. Like, bro, like yes, I like my R Star, I like my Tems.
Yeah, I just feel like we don't have, I feel like it's been a while since we have been getting that Afrobeats, that Komole music, that jagging music.
Did you? When did Flavour's album come out? Like you guys have had.
But why only him? Why only him? And it's like, yeah, why only him?
Because not everybody wants to do Komole.
But some people want to
go in deep.
Who's Komole for us? That's lovely, but my own is balanced. Like I get.
I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a lot of
everybody's music is.
The young people are like. I'm seeing more younger artists now coming in. Young new artists coming to the forefront.
Because we're missing to
and that's why
how far when you want to go. I see why we're feeling it because we need that one. We need that music that will make us do like this. Nothing. I feel like all those about maybe that's where it is. Maybe I'm looking towards those like OG artists for me. And right now, a lot of them are on this mellow kind of vibe, this chill kind of vibe, this R&B kind of vibe, and it's like that's lovely now. But
there's one guy that I've been listening to.
Who's that?
Is it Victory or
Victory?
Yeah.
Victory. But him is not that new though.
I know, but I'm seeing him more coming to the forefront because they're like I'm seeing like these not even new artists, but these people are just like youngins and all that stuff now coming more into the forefront. I'm just like, and I respect it.
That's good. Maybe that's where it is. But yeah, I need to be. Maybe you lot have songs that you could recommend to me because I just thought
you should listen to Mr. P's new song. Vibe. Even David Joey had to say, "This shit is the shit." I'm not gonna like the music video. It's the thing that really pulls me.
I think I saw something about the music video, but yeah, I don't really listen to him. I don't really listen to him like that. But
I don't even listen to him like that. But I just saw the video. I was like, wow, this is expensive. Let me watch because a lot of his other music videos seem like okay. This one felt like wow. He was just like, I need to pay rent. I got a new wife, got a kid.
Are you sure who are you talking about?
In the Mr. P.
Mr. P doesn't have a new wife. If it's
Who's-
Mr. P, Mr. P
Who's
doesn't
the
have
one?
that is Rude Boy.
No, this was Mr. P. I
Yeah, I
swear.
think Mr. P. But yeah, if you want to reference him, I don't think he has any wife.
Who's the one with the young wife?
That's Rude Boy.
Rude Boy.
Yeah, the one with dreads.
Oh, well, good for Mr. P because he's always usually in the back. So good for him.
Yeah, he's been working for his spotlight.
Yes, because this one is giving this music. Oh, now it even makes more sense.
What's that?
Why his music videos before were giving okay, but this one was like rent is due. I get it now. Because Rude Boy, Rude Boy began all the way. But Mr. P, well done for you, mate.
Lol.
I mean, uncle.
No, well done to them, man. But yeah, I'm listening to.
No, but even Flavour, what's it called? He did that music video recently.
Adabeke.
I also go back to that one. That one I just like the music video and then the song.
Mm-hmm.
But that Ego's landed right. It's the last two lines that just catch me all the time.
What the last two lines?
Oh, it's in Igbo. So how would I know?
I don't remember.
But bro,
everybody could hear the Eagle
like when him and his collab sing at the same, say the words at the same time. When him and the guy he's collabing with, it's the last two lines, and then him and the guy he's collabing with say at the same time. I'm just like shivers till today. No, before that one.
When I listen to it,
bro,
Flavour doesn't disappoint. See,
the shiver.
We need to come on.
But that's why I said I can only have two Komalas in my playlist. Two artists out. I can only give two artists to give me the Komalas. Like if I'm looking for Komala, I'll go to Flavour, I'll go to Burna Boy. But outside of that,
even him, his last album, I don't think there's a lot of Komala music. Because after I was there at when he was doing like this, whole listening party and everything like that. Majority of the songs on that album were very, thoughtful, and that's all lovely. But let's be thoughtful and Komala now.
They want to be deep,
songs that were a bit jaye vibes.
It really also depends on where people are in their life.
That's lovely. But who is filling the gap for the jaye? Who is leading us to jaye?
Forgiveness. That's also a good song.
I think I've heard of that song. Who is that? I feel like a lot of popular songs recently. I don't know who sang it. I just know the song.
When you know the person. You know the person.
Yeah, but I wouldn't know that it's their song.
How would you not know it's his song?
No, like say for example, now this Forgiveness. If you tell me the person that sang it, I'll be like, oh, but I should have known that was your song.
Yeah, but you would know this person's is their song.
Who's that?
Shahe.
Oh, but is it Jaye vibes?
No.
See,
but he's also in his deep bag right now.
Like, what is deepness?
Ever since Lonely on the Top, he's been like, bro, I need to go in deep.
Guys,
I'm going through stuff.
We need to escape, okay? You lot need to, do your part.
I'm even looking now to see.
Let's jaye. No, I don't know who's giving us the jaye. You lot, let me know in the comment section. Maybe there's somebody that's giving people jaye vibes. Put me on.
Yeah, maybe you're not just on it right now.
I feel like songs that pop, they find you, and nothing recently.
But it's just the summer just started.
There's a lot of Afrofusion that is finding us recently. Like, who is leading us the Jaye crew? Like, when June? What do you mean summer has started?
It just started June.
Like
May was springtime, so it's just starting.
That Jaye, that Jaye vibe needs to come back. It needs to come back. Somebody needs to. A few people, and it should not just be one person. It should not just be Flavour carrying the Jaye crew. We need options.
Well, what's it called? Arya Star is singing a drop her album, so
I never come to Arya Star for Jaye. I'm so sorry.
But I'm saying she may have a gyre inside that thing. Inside the album.
It's like me going to Tems for Jaye. They're not singing.
Hey, once in a while.
I don't know of any Arya Star songs that will make me stand up from my seat and dance. I'm not gonna lie. There are songs I like good sing along.
Make you want to stand up. Don't you want to say, away?
Like, what would that song be for me in a party?
You wave!
Her music is good sing-along music for me.
Oh my gosh, Bloody St. Barrington.
It's good sing-along music. It's not like this one. I need music that I
need to literally go back. What's it called?
I need.
Who's that girl?
What are you doing with that song?
You're whining! Hot body! Your hot body?
What is that, Drew? You're not getting this. We need the one Jaye. Hey, on your Jaye. That's
Rush! You tell me Rush will make you want to rush? On the dance floor?
You know, let me know your thoughts. Do any of these songs? You don't know. Those that are experts in this industry know what I'm talking about. That, Afrobeats that makes you leave your seat, that makes you bend the knees, that makes you shout, hey, that makes you clap your hands. We are not.
The one that claps my hand makes me want to jump.
When we're not receiving it right now. Right now, everybody's on an Afrofusion vibe. It's lovely, but guys, we need balance. We need balance. That's my own.
I'm liking the vibe.
I feel like the last one that made me jaye small was How Far. And that was when now by number 11. I feel like that's why when I heard that song, I was so excited because it's been a while since I've gotten that song that will make me move like that. You get me? Later, somebody will want you why I'm always listening to Igbo music. At least I can rely on them with their beats. Like you lot.
Dude, when you start, wait, I'm not gonna lie, your playlist in the cars has been just not top notch. I just have to put my earplugs and put on loudspeaker.
Please, those of us that promote the culture and that we gotta do what we gotta do. Where
my earplugs?
You're not serious. You're not serious. But yeah, guys, those are my thoughts of Afrobeats.
Yeah, give Clinton your playlist, man.
Yeah,
he needs it.
Maybe you need to put me on, but still.
Now that I think about the car rides, he needs it.
You're not serious. But yeah, maybe you lot can put me on. Because right now I'm missing something. I'm missing that giant.
Oh, it's because Daniel released a new song. He'll be giving me something.
But speaking of these Afrobeat stars though, I was recently somewhere and somebody brought up this topic and they were like, you know, what song does Tiwa Savage have on her own that is a hit? I'm like, what do you mean by that? How insulting. They're like, oh, all her songs that are, you know, hits like that are collabs. I was like, no. And I had to start thinking, I'm like, okay, what songs does she have that are her own that are hits? And first thing that came to my mind, All Over. All Over was a very big song for her. Like globally.
What's All Over?
All over. All over. Now because of you, I get the goosebumps all over.
No, I don't think of that song.
This thing. But that's how, like, that was a big song. Like,
my one is
multi-generational.
What's the biggest with K?
Koroba.
That's one I get.
That was good. Somebody's son as well.
She has Brandy on it. It's not really her. It's
like I felt like when the person was saying collab, was like when she drops out other people's songs. So that's
you meant like solo. That's what I thought you meant.
But yeah, that too though. Because I was just thinking to myself, okay, what songs does she have that on her own or like she owns the song that are popular?
Oh my gosh. Kele lover.
No, she actually, baby.
Yeah, I'll have that one out. The Cobra.
Even love me. Those are two different songs. Sometimes I can confuse.
Yeah.
Because that was me second square. It's confused. I'm like, oh, but it's actually two different songs.
So far, I think 3 good ones. Kele love me. And then what's it called? Koroba. That one. I'm just like, I could not get it out of my head. It was in every supermarket.
Sometimes I look. Sometimes
it was like I just remember it was every supermarket. I was just hearing that song.
No, like please, I feel like you lot like to disrespect Tiwa, and a lot of the time people be using age as an opportunity, and it's like no.
Yeah, they be using that.
You lot need to calm down. Like,
oh my darling,
but what are we talking about? She's got hits. Don't disrespect.
Dude, I'm told today that Gary and Water Out EP. Nothing has touched that, in my opinion.
No, there's a reason she is the #1 African bad girl. It's not just for mouth. She has been doing her thing. People should not get this thing twisted. No. So please, I just wanted to remind us, do not because I'm literally
I actually listen to Queen Maddie's new EP. I haven't got it. I haven't listened to it yet.
No.
So many things put on the list, man.
You lot do not be disrespecting to herself. She's got hits.
Yeah, people just be liking to disrespect her.
Yeah, they do. And
because people you guys just forget. That's the issue. You guys just forget, like, before, like, who paved the way, who was the blueprint. So all these people, well, okay, I'm not gonna just put it all on her because we had other people as well.
But she definitely caused the shift.
Yes.
For Nigerian women in Afrobeats. And yeah, you just have to give credit.
Like Tiwa was like one of the first person that was able to, like, from what the first person I know who was able to, her as a female was able to use UK audience to help what's it called, make her songs global. The same way Burna Boy was able to use UK artists.
Yes, she was literally on par with the other three. You understand? Like in terms of like the way that their journey was going. Do you get me? And that was like breaking through into this global.
Like even the interviews she be doing, just lets you know she's on a different scale.
And the fact that she's able to remain consistent, remain relevant, as long as she's been in the industry, fam, you people should
and remain herself, man. And what's it called? Exactly. Like not what's it called? What's the word? Not compromise her creativity. And also that's a lot of also got to do with her having someone like Don Jazzy who gave her the ability to do that.
Yeah, definitely. Man, people should not be forgetful. Do not be because I get they're girls popping off now, but do not be forgetful.
And what's it called? Like you'll be surprised by some of the songs this chick wrote before she became a singer.
Yeah,
because people forget she had a publishing deal as a songwriter for like some of these. I'm not sure if it's Universal, one of these big labels.
Yeah,
that's what even helped I forgot, she was even explaining, she was like, that really helped me be able to, what's it called, know what type of music hits and all that stuff. That's why when she came out, the first thing she did was make a poppy song that still had elements of that could still correlate with the Nigerian audience.
Yeah.
Like when she explains, I'm like, it makes
Very
sense.
smart. No, the experience.
Love me, love me, love me, love me. That thing sticks in your head, bro.
Don't try it. Don't disrespect her like that.
But what's it called? I keep forgetting the new Tiwa. They keep trying to put.
Who's that?
The new Tiwa.
Please, there can never be a new Tiwa. Just be yourself, please.
New Tiwa.
That is, I believe, everything when it comes to Afrobeats over here for now. Then, what else is going on before we get into Oga Approval?
Oh my gosh. Blessing, the CEO of what we do, still do not know what she's the CEO of, has been rearranged by the, is it the EFCC?
Okay, why?
For fraud.
I feel like that happened. Has it not been a bit now since that happened? Though?
No, it's a new one.
When?
I saved it.
Because I feel like I saw it like maybe a few weeks ago now. But I don't know this woman. Every time you lot bring her up to me, it's nothing very positive. So I'm not going to act shocked now.
Yeah, there's those people who are popular by their negativity.
That's her business. So what are we meant to say? Are we meant to comfort her? No, I'm trying to understand.
As your sister says, pray for her. This one came 3 hours ago.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
She's facing 2-count charges, boarding on obtaining money under false presidents and stealing the sum of 69,150 naira.
Okay, well, honestly, I completely even zoned out as you said.
I knew you were zoned. I could see your face, you zoned out.
Tell me to do this information. I don't know her. I don't follow her. I have no reason to pay attention to her. So okay, that's all I can tell you. Okay. So.
And I saw something really interesting.
What was that?
Hope I saved this one as well.
So there's something else that interesting that came up. Another thing, I was recently around some people here, and they're basically saying that they can see a Nigerian and just based off their looks, they can tell what tribe that Nigerian is. Do you feel like
why
you have that?
Interesting.
No, but
you do that on a regular.
Yeah, but it just like was brought back to my attention. I'm like, oh yeah, that is definitely a thing. Because the person was like, yeah, that they can just look at somebody and don't know about whether the person is Hausa, whether the person is Igbo, and other ones. So I was now thinking like, okay, what are those identifying features that makes you know that okay, this person? Let's stick to maybe like Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo. Do you have anything that comes to your mind?
No, I don't. You have those senses. My senses, I can tell when I see a woman that she has biracial children.
Okay, that's very niche.
Yeah, like what's good? Just what's good? I don't know the last time I was at a park, but I can be in a park, sit on a bench, and be like, biracial girls, biracial boys.
That's definitely a niche.
It's a niche. In the supermarket, I'll just stare, and if you now that you know when I'm staring, you know why I'm staring.
Just well done. That is definitely a niche. But when it comes to Nigeria, even as I'm thinking about it, like you said, I think it's just a thing that you just know. The only one that maybe
I don't just know.
I just know.
The way people the way you guys be just mixing with people, Nigerians supposed to be populating the whole country, or like the whole world. That's how I thought about the girl who's Nigerian and Russian.
It's getting confusing
now. The girl who's like Nigerian Russian, her dad fully black Nigerian man. You look at the girl, I'm just like, I wouldn't have thought. Next time I'll just one day I'll just have I'll just like I don't know have a barbecue. I'll just bring her just to see if you notice.
Lol. No, I definitely hear that. It's becoming more diverse, but I do feel like there are distinct features. Like you just see, and I honestly, now that I speak about it, not necessarily like coming to my mind, but when I just see, but yeah, you just know. People will be saying us Igbo people's our nose, but I'm like, I don't. When I look at Igbo,
they do say we have big nose.
But I don't look for Igbo people's nose.
Why don't you look for our nose?
I'm like, for me, that's not what tells me you're an evil person. I just see and I know. I just see it and I know. Yeah, but it's not your nose that told me. It's just something. We just have it. Those that get it.
Those who get it.
Those that get, yeah, those that just get it. I don't know, but yeah, I think we're ready for Oga Approval.
Go for it.
Okay, guys, Oga approval. That's an I, Clinton B, Ogaoflondon, alongside my fellow Ogas. We deliberate on scenarios and pass our judgment as whether it gets an Oga approval or Oga rejection.
Rejection.
Today's scenario is dating a 419 boy. Does that get your Oga approval or Oga rejection?
What's a 419 guy?
A scammer.
I don't recognize those
Scamming
things.
something, getting cash. But guys, yes.
I didn't even know what you were singing. Oh my god.
Look, let me give you guys a bit of backstory, yeah? What's so funny?
The way you tried to like edit that song.
Yeah, clean vibes over here, man. You don't do explicit things. But yeah, let me give you a bit of backstory.
You know what?
To it.
But just before you give the backstory, it would feel weird. I don't even think it'll be weird saying rejection, because that means I'm rejecting majority of Nigerian men.
How funny. How stereotypical.
Hey, sometimes it's
stereotypical. You know what?
stereotypes.
Let's give these girls some credit. Sometimes it can be a 419 girl.
It's true.
Let's actually give these girls some credit.
But you know what? We don't want people to know.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, will be a lot more discreet. Does it get Oga approval or Oga rejection to be dating a scammer? And why this came to my mind was like, I was recently, around some people, and I met some guy again, and him too was from Nigeria and everything.
You met a scammer.
Calm down. Let me finish my story. Even though yes, he was. But yes.
Like, you guys still friends?
From Nigeria. I just met him. He introduced himself to me. He started talking. You know me. People see me and start talking. I don't need to ask.
People see you and start talking.
They just start talking.
They see your face and start talking.
No. Do you know what? Like, especially like once I clock, we're both Nigerians. I'll just drop a hint. No. I'll just drop a hint like, maybe I'll be like, because what happened was like, the guy was like, I was like, what's going on? Because I was sitting down, I was like, what's going on? You're right. The person was like, he's what's something about his leg or something like that. He pulled the muscle. I was like, hey, well. So I was like, you're Nigerian. Before that's how the boy started talking.
Because the way you be exposing yourself.
I was like, hey, well. No, but actually, once you're black, I feel like I put the test out there. I put the test out there.
That is wrong and very discriminative.
I put the test out there. He passed the test. So I was like, hey, what? He got it. So I was like, you're Nigerian. But it was like, that, what's it called? He now started opening up that him too he went to school in Abuja. He asked me about my school. Then he was like, oh my gosh, like he knows my school, that our school had ballers. I'm like, yo, we didn't ball. So now, he was now telling me about, I don't know how we got into this thing here. Before girl just came up, this guy was now telling me that, that that girls just give him stress. And what's going on? Who's stressing me out? He was telling me that, that his girl just celebrated, her birthday and everything like that. And
wait, how old is this guy roughly?
I think 20.
Okay, he's young.
Yeah. So it was like, I'm young as well, so it's not much difference. Anyway, but
you're in your mids now.
Rest. But yeah, basically he was telling me that that he's dating this girl and that recently she celebrated her birthday and he got her like 2 wigs, 2 trainers and some other big purchase though. So like
that's a big purchase, 2 wigs.
Yeah, that's it's a for girls' wigs. You're not really a wig girl, so you may not be that informed. But like it costs money, like especially like quality wigs. It costs money.
Okay, but like that's more an investment. If you're telling me, I never understand that someone saying, I want you to buy me a good wig, I want you to buy me this type of wig.
Beauty.
I'm just like, bruh, buy me land.
They're selling wigs in the millions in Nigeria.
I know, but it's not a good investment because it's going to be in your hair. It's not like you can resell it and all that stuff. Like, bruh, buy me land. Yeah. What's it called? Get me oil.
I hear that. But people are different like that. So yeah, so apparently bought her 2 wigs, 2 trainers, and something else. It was another big purchase. Even as I was hearing this, I said,
did you buy her house?
No, it wasn't a house, but it was another big purchase. I can't remember what it was. I don't know.
Trailer.
So the girl was now like, wait, I can't remember. This is not jogging the memory. So that's how the girl was now like,
a car.
Really? That's how the girl was now like, she knows she does maybe this work. So
but how do you know he does the work? How do you know he does?
No. She knows like officially the kind of work that he does. So she now wanted to confirm based on that work. You should not be able to get me all of these things.
Okay.
You get me?
Okay.
So like, how were you able to get me all of these things? You're not serious. How are you able to get me all of these things? So the boy now was real. I was like, I'm doing fast life things. You get me? I think like that. So the girl was not like, she can't be with a guy that's on that. But imagine this, as she said it, she still kept the kids.
I was about to say, did you take that to back?
She kept the kids and said that I can't be on this. So I was just like, what kind of tax mentality is that? And since then, apparently the girl has been,
blowing up his phone.
Yeah, but it's not on a team of like, oh, try to get back together, but rather on a team of like, well, let's have fun, that kind of thing. But yeah, she was basically like, well, she can't date a scammer.
Bro, did you get the
So I
guy's
just-
number?
So that he come and scam me.
No, so you guys can like work together
Wait till are you mad? Please don't put that out there. I don't do criminal things. No.
that you know of.
I know I do not do criminal things. So
There's some things in that if you go to Nigeria, are illegal in the UK.
okay, but that's why it's been done in Nigeria. So yeah, the point is, guys, my takeaway from it was that so there are people that have boundaries like that. You know, they're not gonna date a scammer and all them ones. And they're like, yeah.
Wait, do you know if the girl's Nigerian?
I believe so. Yeah, I asked him.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's surprising.
Yeah, I asked him. Yeah, the guy's Nigerian as well. So yeah, I was just like, that's something that's something to debate about or to pass our judgment on. And for me, it gets my Oga, approval to not date a scammer. Like definitely, like people should have boundaries. Like it's a criminal at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, it depends on the boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
So
my boundaries is not to be a criminal.
Bro, the way I see it, we're all criminals in a way.
Oh, I'm not.
So who am I to judge? What was the question?
Dating a scammer, does that get your Oga approval or Oga rejection? So
you said approval.
So it gets my Oga rejection. I just heard myself like it gets my Oga rejection to be dating a 419 boy, 419 girl.
I'll put a pin in it.
Yeah, you're actually a lawyer, so you actually need to be mindful.
I know that's literally that's what made me stop. I was actually about to say my opinion, but I'm just like, bro, I don't need anybody using this against me.
Lol, yeah, it gets my Oga rejection, guys. You lot should not be dating criminals on any level. Like, no, that's a slippery slope. So well done to that girl for setting up her boundaries, even though she's there for the good time, but she doesn't want to be there for the committed time. And I hear
what do they say? I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah, that's that girl's vibe, because she's like, if they carry you, let them not in around me and you're officially linked.
So basically, she ain't ride or die.
She ain't
you don't need.
She's here for the ride. She's not here for the die.
You don't need the type of people. They work. What's it called? That means they're the easiest people to snitch on you. They're not the greatest friends. They're not the greatest partners.
And well done for her for being real about it. Like,
yeah, good for her being real on it.
She can easily just be oblivious or just ignore.
I would even as a sibling, I would not trust her then. Because, like, if the police were looking for what's called me, she'd be the type of person that will snitch.
It's not about, but that's separate. But I think it's about having standards and well done. That's an Oga move right there.
But then she's also going back to the guy.
Yeah, but it's not an official thing. It's not an official. It's one thing to be officially linked to this person. So that imagine the chick now. They now bang him up now. They'll not be like, oh, who's your girl? Who are you?
Why would they ask that for?
I don't know. Maybe they want to investigate. Are you seeing? They'll not be.
They'll literally look at what's called all his transactions.
But maybe they'll want to investigate. But is this like a ring kind of thing?
Yes, but the fact that she's still going back.
No. But when it's not within, she can deny if anybody. I don't know him. But
you received money from him. You asked him for money. You got wigs. You got cars.
That was then. That was then.
But you still went back.
No, but she's not going back for purchases.
Then what's she going back for?
For fun.
But she's still a part.
It's not a part. But at that point, now that she's official, she's a smart girl. That's a sharp
girl. She's not smart. She's still acting. Let's have fun.
Like, nah, you ain't gonna, you ain't gonna link me with this.
No, but the fact that she's still
imagine both of them
hitting his line, she's still in a way. It may not be the same way, so she's not that smart.
No, she's smart. She's smart for cutting it off officially.
But she's not officially cut off. She's still running back to him saying, "Let's have a quickie in the bathroom."
It's not official. It's not official. So she cannot.
It's on the phone, so they can still connect to her.
Are they going to what's it called? Shame her? No.
They may take her to court and say, "Now we suspect your part," because they may suspect. And she may then she'll go there and be like, "Okay, you know what? I did know, but I cut it off. But I still wanted to have a quick link with him."
But she's a sharp girl.
And then she'll be like, "What's good? The only thing you can judge me for is my low self-esteem. The fact that I still kept going back to him, knowing his lifestyle." So is she really that smart?
I believe she's a smart girl for cutting things off. So well done. That is definitely an Oga move. But for you to go higher in this Oga levels, you need to cut off completely. Definitely, I do agree with that, because we should not be playing with criminals for nothing. And then imagine, it's most likely a thing of like maybe both of them are here on like visas or sponsorship thing, and it's like, I cannot risk. Do you know the amount of money my parents have spent for me to get into this country?
Do you know the land and the sheep and the cows they sold to get me here?
Speak on it. You think I'm gonna risk that for you on top of Whitson?
But hey, look at what's it called? What's her name? I always like to go back to this couple as an example.
A scamming couple.
would you say they're a scamming couple?
Who's that?
We don't really know. Good luck, Jonathan. His wife used to steal money from her father and give it to him because
That's an investment. That's not
yes,
scamming.
but you were stealing from your father.
That's not scamming, Whitney.
But I'm just saying, like, the way you're saying criminals and all that stuff. I'm like, some people could say that's criminal activity. That's what I said. Well, there's a bit of criminality in all of us. Like, she was stealing money from her father to give to this guy because she believed in him. The father caught her. What's it called? Did what he needed to do to hide his money and all that stuff. She still found it and still gave the money to him.
Lol.
So like, and now look at what he has become. It started with those little
this is scamming,
flow of cash.
This is scamming,
no, but I'm just saying criminality as a whole. That's what I said. We're all criminals in a way. What's it called? Like, okay.
Like, you know, that's how there was a baby here that we saw recently, and they called the baby Innocent. I'm like, that's such an old name. How can you name your child Innocent?
I was there.
Age? I'm like, that is so old, so egotic as well. How can you be calling your child Innocent?
I look at the last Innocent.
No, I'm like, well, that's not going to be me. Innocent, that's very, very old.
But I'm just saying, right, going back to that cop, I always like to use him as an example. She used that small chicken chain from stealing that she got from her father's business to give to him, made him the president, led to him becoming the president that he is now. From there to there. So, bruh, sometimes ride or die is ride or die, and it will get you places.
Okay. What
you really need to ask is, forget the clarity, is he worth it? Can he get me, what's it called? Do I believe in him that he's going to that? This is just a temporary measure for him to get to the higher position.
Okay, with all of that being said, Puffpuffandteapodcast does not promote any form of criminality.
We do not. We do not
promote any form of criminality. I encourage everybody to be law-abiding citizens because we will not follow you to the side.
But I will represent you.
Okay, yeah, also cash us that check. But for now, guys, this will mark the end of the episode. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, join in on that poll. Does it get your Oga approval or Oga rejection to be dating a scammer? Let's
how far will you go?
Just well done. For those of you listening to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, AfroPod, make sure to rate the episode. Make sure to follow. Do the needful. Share, guys. Do not enjoy this conversation on your own. We see you lot. We see you lot tapping in, tuning in. Share. We see you lot outside picking up conversations from here. Share. The wisdom you're picking up from here. Do not allow yourself to be the only one to pick it up. Share it.
Don't be selfish.
Exactly. So that we can increase the wise population. So share, share. What's that?
I was so scared about what you just said.
No.
I realized, no, that's not what you said.
I know what you're on about. But we definitely need to increase the wise the wise population. Guys, for now, we'll be out, guys. Bye, guys. When you tell them bye, stop laughing.